Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland,
two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right, man. Last time, that shit was horrible.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is in.
What the fuck when he blocked, yo?
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Wilson.
Unbelievable, bro.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
On second down, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down. It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra
That
point.
weak-ass tackle, bro.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
There's some blocking, bro.
Now it's Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Little short pass to James. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now an option play on second down. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They give it off here to the tight end. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
14 yards that time for number 14.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Wilson going to change things up here.
Back to throw. Wilson dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers have regained the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation.
What the fuck, man?
So he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
On the option right is Jackson. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
To throw is Jackson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
Well, one quarter.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. From the gun, Jackson, as they go to work on a first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out.
And the Ravens have moved out in front.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that'll be incomplete. And he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This one left side caught by Patterson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that.
I can't believe Boswell missed that fucking extra point.
And future contests.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Wilson now off the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tucker roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker, they kicked the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. And Najee going to have a Steelers
talking about, bro,
as he's down to the 11. Wilson wants a different look. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have yet again retaken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They're going to run it with Harris. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to
man,
the
I thought that was going to be a fumble.
as he's dropped at the 23. They were trying to create
we're going
some
to get a
space
turnover
to
on
run.
this one.
They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Well, he's had success running the football.
They're not even giving the ball to Derrick
undeniable,
Henry.
but that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews.
That man, I had an incomplete pass yet, bro.
This one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry for Henry. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Oh, fuck!
Hill going to try the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Y'all tackled a nigga forward, bro.
45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. Looking for
This nigga can't fuck up.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Jackson now. And he will slide to a stop.
Oh, my God, bro.
First down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I got Lamar hot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Come on, bro. 9 of 9 is ridiculous, bro.
Just 3, and that'll make it second down.
Get back there, TJ.
Jackson, option right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, it's in.
Oh, me for real.
Drive killer there. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off behind it, and that may have been what happened there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw
Good
completes
tackle.
Freiermuth.
Good tackle.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he's got
Got
the
it now.
first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Warren will try the right side.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. This is caught by Williams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on.
Man, this nigga couldn't even get open, bro.
Falls incomplete. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Deontay Hardy back deep.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept
Yes!
it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Oh my God, yo. Please be on Baltimore. Wow, that's crazy. I ain't seen a face
Get
mask.
the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Now a shotgun handoff to Hill.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
Okay, I'll take
It's a
it.
gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh,
Yes!
Got the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
You can't make this shit up, man.
But he's
tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a friendly bounce there. They will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment.
Beat us in
But
every
welcome
category.
everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon. As we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
On the give, this is Harris. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there.
Good play, Najee.
Down to the 25-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Why the fuck when you dive? This the bullshit I be talking about, dude.
For the first time this game, multiple defenders in there to
You gotta fuck around and fumble, man.
To sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football.
Man, bruh. That was a good fucking drive up until that.
See any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and with that they take the lead here 20-17. So able to force the fumble, but then they really couldn't move the football, Charles, and they get 3 points out of it.
And they made sure they got something out of that takeaway, didn't they? Because even if they couldn't put it in the end zone, they were not going to turn the ball back to them without putting something on the scoreboard.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the
There we go.
Aguilar, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens offense back out there.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A good pickup there, a 22. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he gets up near First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Wilson. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Woo, that was close.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson.
Pickens pulls it in. What a play.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff for Warren.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Now a run with Warren.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On the run, it's Warren.
And he's able to get it to the 31.
That's 7 carries.
For the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Oh,
incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they'll run it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like.
1 second, fellas. 1 second. I'm back.
And the end. That's perfect. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Watch our Andrews, man. Watch Mark.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there.
Balls up, man.
The final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
I
This
believe
is the
dude fumbled
National
down
Football
there.
League on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson from the shotgun. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way.
That's some bullshit. That wasn't even a touchdown,
Big-time
bro.
drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Man, Austin, you've been the reason we fucking losing the league, bro.
Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. A slant.
Man, we were straight, dude.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll be brought down here.
I got you, Paul. I got you, bro.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
I got you, bro. I got you.
He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't
We're going to get
it?
another
This
turnover.
is perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways.
God damn, man. I thought Quinn was going to get to him.
Patrick Ricard from 3 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Man, no excuse to blow that lead, man. Fuck.
This a 4-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's able to get this
Good move,
across
good
the
move.
20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides,
Man, Austin, you got to get out the game. You didn't cost us 2
stand
turnovers.
up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing is Wilson.
Finds Pickens outright.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down.
We straight, we
Get
straight.
a couple, and that's it.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball but someone gave it up because that
4 down territory.
Concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll run it. Warren. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing.
Make sure I ain't got him in the game. Nope, you out. Yeah, big receiver.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Throw out right, take it in by Patterson. And
good shit.
Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Harris running straight ahead.
That's what I'm talking about, Najee.
Space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run again with Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Wilson being chased out left.
Man, that ain't pass interference.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. And it is good. Oh, that looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where the fuck is Cam Hayward?
Last couple of drives, each inning and touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with a football.
Oh man, they ain't gonna honor the interception.
The headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels,
how the fuck Ham missed them?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson.
That's what I'm talking about.
So no,
that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
But it'll still bring up a 4th down.
That's why you gotta have a good defense. Oh fuck, Austin back there. I don't need him doing shit else.
All he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fair catch, bro.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get them about.
Najee, give me a hundo.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to, starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And Najee going to have a Steelers 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48.
Watch it outside linebacker.
There's Wilson to throw.
Come on, what? Motherfucker, man!
Does a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Good catch, George!
The 35-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Max protection, fellas.
Looking to throw. Wilson. And
oh my God, yo.
The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews.
How do you tackle him forward? Oh my God, that's some bullshit.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
Y'all gotta be bullshitting me.
The Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Jackson. Connecting with Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
How did you not get that? Motherfucker, man!
Down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Throwing, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers.
Oh my God, y'all.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Well, they'll come up now. This is second and long. Henry up the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Jackson to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds.
Yes.
He did. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's first and 10. Wilson to throw. He's got Pickens complete. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Here's first down. Here's Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the
come on, work on the passer.
Field, and this might be a roughing call.
Yes.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Now Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. There he goes. Closely sacked. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
God damn it, man. I was in field goal range.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
1 point.
So the final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
All good,
for more,
man.
check us
Classic,
out
though.
at EASports.com.
Classic game.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Classic, man. Brady ain't throw a touchdown pass. That's the problem. I would have won if I had got 100 yards with Najee. Van Jefferson had a bad drop. A lot of y'all drop passes. Yeah, we blew this shit. We blew this shit. It happens though, man. It happens. This game shouldn't even been close, bro.